Chicago.
Mr. Chief Justice, Mr. Vice President, my Speaker, my countrymen, by your mandate, through the grace of the Almighty, I stand here today in the traditional ritual of the Assumption of the Presidency. By your mandate, once again, you have demonstrated the vitality of democracy by the peaceful transference of governmental authority. It is but fitting and proper that this traditional ritual be undertaken on the sacred ground. For 69 years ago today, a young patriot and prophet of a race fell upon his beloved soil. He fell from a tyrant's bullet, and out of the martyr's blood that flowed copiously there sprang a new nation. That nation became the first modern republic in Asia and Africa. It is our nation. We are proud to point to our country as one stable in an area of stability, where ballots and not bullets decide the fate and parties. The Skawit and Malolos are celebrated in our history as acts of national greatness. Why national greatness? Because, armed with nothing but raw courage and passionate intelligence and patriotism, our predecessors built the noble edifice of the first Asian Republic. Today, the challenge is less dramatic, but no less urgent. We must repeat the feat of our forebears in a more commonplace sphere, away from the bloody turmoil of heroic adventure, by hastening our social and economic transformation. For today, the Filipino, it seems, has lost his soul, his dignity, and his courage. Our people have come to a point of despair. I know this, for I have personally met many of you. I have heard the cries of thousands and clasped hands in brotherhood with millions of you. I know the face of despair, and I know the face of hunger, because I have seen it in our barrios, huts, and hovels all over our land. We have ceased to value order as a social virtue. Law, we have learned successfully to flaunt. We have become the past masters at devising slogans for the sake of recorders of history, but not those who would live by them in terms of honor and dignity. Peace in our time, we declare, but we cannot even guarantee life and life in our growing cities. Prosperity for all, we promise, but only a privileged few achieve it. And, to make the pain obvious, parade their comforts and advantages before the eyes of an impoverished many. Justice and security are as myths rendered into elaborate fictions to dramatize our so-called well-being and our happy march to progress. But you have rejected all this through a new mandate of leadership. It is a mandate, a change of leadership in this country, and to me, as your president, this mandate is clear. It is a mandate not merely for change. It is a mandate for greatness. For indeed, we must rise from the depth of ignominy and failure. Our government is gripped in the iron hand of venality. Its treasury is barren, its resources are wasted, its civil service is slothful and indifferent, its armed forces demoralized, and its council sterile. But we shall draw from our rich resources of spiritual strength that flow from this place of martyrdom. We are in crisis. You know that the government treasury is empty. Only by severe self-denial will there be hope for recovery within the next year. We must renew the vision of greatness for our country. This is a vision of our people rising above the routine to face formidable challenge and overcome them. It means the rigorous pursuit of excellence. It is a government that acts as the guardian of the law's majesty, the source of justice to the weak and solace to the underprivileged, a ready friend and protector of the common man and a sensitive instrument of his advancement and not captivity. This vision rejects and discards the inertia of centuries. It is our people bravely determining our own future, for to make the future is the supreme act of freedom. We must awakening the hero inherent in every man. Not one hero alone do I ask from you, but many, nigh all. I ask all you to be heroes of our nation. Offering all our efforts to our Creator, we must derive ourselves to be great again. This is your dream and mine. By your choice, you have committed yourself to it. Come, then, let us march together towards the dreams of greatness.